So most of you guys are asking me how I got this sound effect. Specifically, so today I'm going to show you guys that. Well, there's actually 3 methods that you can do this. We're going to go through all of them. Let's first create a new project. I'm going to go ahead and load up an electronic keyboard from my sample pack that I downloaded. Now this electric keyboard is the same one as the one in stock FL Studio that you get in the packs. So now what you're gonna need is load up your plugins. So I'm gonna load up 3 different plugins for the 3 different patterns. So first of all, I got the stock FL Studio electronic keyboard. Then I'm gonna load up Purity, load up a vintage electronic piano as well, and then I'm gonna load Apple guitars. There we go. Close that. So now here we got, let's first start off with the electronic keyboard. Fine. What you first need to do is make sure these 2 buttons are off. Now place down your note, zoom in, and you can just stretch out the note to how long you want your note to be, any long. Then you want to click this button, the second one. Now you want to put it somewhere above this, above or below your option. Now you can play it. You just made the slide. Now usually the slides that I use in my keyboard are not really these ones. This is the first method that usually works with stock FL Studio plugins. Now depending on how long your note, it will take from your note to go from this key, from C5 to A sharp. So how long you made this note will determine how long it will take for your note to slide from here to here. So if I make it extremely short or longer, or so that makes sense. That's the first way you can create the slides. And what's fun about this is that you can go ahead and even go up an octave, down an octave, whichever one is your favorite. But here's the problem with this first method. The same thing does not work with Purity or third-party plugins. If we do this, here it is, and now let's deactivate it and get our root note, which is the same sample. So now I'm just going to turn off the electric keyboard so you can hear only Purity. It's not sliding because FL Studio cannot determine that this plugin has a slider. So that's where method 2 comes in. We're gonna first erase this. Method 2 is actually quite of a difficulty, but you might as well check if your plugin has these 2 sliders, but then the key that we're focused on and the knob we're focused on is this one. So then if you press on this, there's your slider. This is the one I use, the slider, which is in most of my songs, which is as well in this. So that's what I mostly use. This is the method well, not the method, but this is where it comes from. So how can you record your slides to this, your slides to your piano roll? First of all, you must right click on the record button. Make sure automation, notes, audio, and clips are on. You can decide which ones here you want to remain on. It's up to you. Not sure any of this is important, but you can just copy my settings if you want. Go ahead and click record. I mostly do this just to know when I should start. So then I just press the note and usually it slides on itself. In this case, it probably did not. It did not. So, which leaves me with option 3. Now, first of all, you want to open up your plugin, whichever one you want. Go into this settings, tap it, open, and you should get this pitch knob. You want to tune this first all the way to 11, which is recommended, or all the way to 48, whichever one works best. I highly don't recommend anything below 11, but anything between 11 and 48 is perfectly fine, because then you can do this. Now, the only disadvantage about this is that it does not go back like this. If I let go of this, it goes back to its original fixed place, whereby this one won't. I have to reset. But this one is a guaranteed to work. So between 11 and 48, which one should you go with? Like I said, it's definitely up to you. I much prefer 48. And like the last method, you must make sure these settings are on in order to be able to record. Click record, play. Now if you actually play it back, you will hear it and you will see it as well. Now here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. FL Studio can detect that this plugin has that fine tune, because look at this, look at both these knobs and this knob. Keep in mind, I did not use this knob. It still stays in a fixed position even though I did not touch it. So now that's the issue. It's in a fixed position. Now you have to re-record again. Go ahead, click it, press right click, and then press reset in order for it to actually go back. Now you got everything fine. Maybe I wanted to make it earlier. I have to press reset, maybe play. First press play, right click to be ready. Now you can disarm recording. If you're still not pleased with your results, you can go ahead and press Control, and then it should be right here. And here's your little automation. You can use your pencil to edit it, to edit how fast it should go to the next note. And right here, it's when that's when it went back to like the fixed position. So basically what it's doing, it's imitating this by going back into its fixed position, because this one cannot, but this one can. And this is basically imitating or controlling this in a way that it does not function the same way for some reason. But then again, if you're fast or you can have more than one take, you just right click and then press reset to put it back into its fixed position, and you should be all good to go. Those are the 3 methods that I use to actually get that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys want more songs. And your boy itsxmusiq is out, but I'm back. Peace.